Are you okay? He's getting the ultimate girlfriend immediately. Why is she even feeling it for? I don't know why he does it immediately for. It's like, he goes for immediately. What kind of guts do you like? I like Dennis! Oh my god, this is true romance immediately. Maybe that. Oh, look at this sassy Walkman. Here she is. Power! Yes! Also Nobel of main characters in anime, yeah. Then he's like, I know what I want! The camera's like, oh, yes. I want the Oppa, the moon! So of course, then he has a very noble desire, right, to be a hero. Yeah, he wants to be a hero and protect people and save, you know, mankind from the demons because of his very obvious, you know, desires, right. No, but I definitely liked it, right. I mean, obviously the episode was mostly kind of building block, right, for the characters more so than whatever demons or whatever, right. So first of all, the first half, right there, Makima x Denny, right. That's kind of the first half. Hopefully she won't betray, you know, a poor main boy, right? Because he's like so gullible. But it certainly felt like I kept saying in the report, it felt that he's so easy to abuse, right? Because she's basically like, do you want some food? You hungry? Can I have udon? And he's like, you can have udon. Oh, Mary, please, can we get married? Right? Like he's basically like, no one has ever, you know, he's been alone and he's been living in basically a shed, right? So just by her being like, here's some clothing, you want your favorite food, whatever, right? He's in love with her immediately, basically from that, right? So his, what do you call it, his threshold or whatever, his bar for like, who should I marry? It is obviously incredibly low, right? He's just like, oh my god, you have Oppais, whatever, yeah, like he fell in heels over her, right? But it was cute though, it was definitely cute when he immediately asked her, right, what's your type, right? What kind of guy do you like? And she's like, oh, I like Denny. I like Denny types, yeah, that's my favorite type, the Denny's. That was an adorable scene, of course, and I mean, it really makes sense though, right, from his very, very poor backstory, and I mean literally poor, right? Why would he fall in love with her, right? You know, like she's like basically the only woman ever nice to him, right? His mom, of course, died when he was very young and so on, right? So yeah, like she's basically the only woman he ever met almost, if he's like, except maybe on the street or whatever, right? But yeah, I've talked to, and she's all super nice to him, right? So it definitely sets setting up a very, what's it called, codependent, all right? A ship, like Danny is obviously gonna do like whatever she wants, right? This is pretty clear to me, right? As an anime only, that he's very like, whatever you want, boss, right? That feels kind of obvious, and certainly, you know, given how weird this anime is, right? The spitting and kicking in the balls and all stuff, I certainly do expect her to, if not betray him, you know, abuse him, right? You know, use him as a tool in any possible way, right? That's probably what I expect more than her to just literally backstab him. That she's gonna be really abusive, right? You know, yeah, it feels like she's gonna be very, very abusive to poor Danny, and he's just gonna be like, as long as I can touch the Oppa, I don't care. Yeah, like he's just gonna accept it no matter what, right? That's kind of what I feel. But no, I haven't read the manga. I mean, only, and yeah, he's super horny. That feels like that's his biggest issue, right? He's super horniness. No, but certainly, but I do buy it though. I mean, I'm obviously hentai. I buy it now, but it's relatable, right? I can really see that, you know, he's never had a girlfriend. Obviously not. He's never had a love interest before, right? And she's the first woman again, then, right, to ever basically talk to him. So of course his horniness, his thirst, like yes, whatever you want, right? So I really do expect her to abuse him, right? Yeah, much more than betray him. I don't think. The very simplistic storyline would be that she's gonna literally betray him, right? Sell him out, backstab him, you know, with a demon weapon or whatever, so to speak, right? But it feels much more like she's gonna use him as a puppy, right, so to speak, right? For whatever gain she wants. Obviously, I don't know who anyone is, right? But I don't know what Power is, right? And again, she's voiced by one of my favorite voice actors, right? I keep saying that, but I really do like Ai for stuff. I used to have, you see behind me here is Nagatoro, right? Before Nagatoro, I used to have Hibikade, right, for like a year or 2 years, right? So that's like her first leading role, right? Ifasav's basically her first voice acting role was big, right? It was in Dumbbell, which is Hibiki, which is like Gyro, of course. So that's one thing that's a big plus for me, right? If I go for purely a voice acting standpoint with all the characters, yeah, Power is by far like one of my, you know, top 10 like voice actors, right? So so that's a big bonus, right? And she fits a lot, obviously. I mean, I kind of knew who she was already, right? And I kind of expect her to fit for Power. Power seems to be kind of like crazy best girl, you know, let's go on fire! So it fits her personality, that usually what she was, right? You know, kind of aggressive, very often blonde chicks, right? She also was, of course, in the latest, I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, Yo-Yo Part 6, you know, Yolin, yeah. And she also kind of aggressive, you know, and, you know, a badass chick, right? So she clearly, so in that sense, right, Power is like naturally my best girl because she's voiced by the best girl voice actor. In that sense, right? She really is voicing like all these. But I think it's funny, as a side note, I think it's funny, right, that her voice actress was just almost only blonde chicks. She was like 10 blonde chicks. And Piyu-chan is the one too, and also a very aggressive woman, yeah. She's like a type, because anime voices, right? They very often get typecast. Let's be honest here. They very often get typecast, right? And she voices like aggressive blonde chicks. That's her thing, you know. Like women that are quite a best girly, very aggressive, very, you know, in front extroverts, right? And they're blonde. But that's her thing. She's like her 10th character that is blonde and aggressive. But anyway, we see so much of Power. But yeah, I like what I saw, right? She kind of comes in there. Danny is like, oh, she got boobs. Okay, she can be in the team. Danny is like, well, her oppas are big enough, so I guess she can be my party member, right? He has a very good way to measure, you know, the worth of a party member, certainly. And yeah, she kind of, you know, just whacked a molly that demon, right? She landed on him. It was an adorable ending, and she started screaming in his blood. That I can't show you scene that, but she's like, you know, yeah, dancing around in its gore, basically. Probably too gory for YouTube. But what can I say? I guess her powers, and again, I'm Myrmonden, right? I guess her powers here, right? I guess she can like create stuff into blood, right? That feels like Power has the ability to mold blood, right, into weapons. So she feels very similar to me to Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah, that's called Dead Man Wonderland, right? Where they have different blood powers. Now in that anime, every person has a blood power. The manga weapon too. Yeah. That I have read the manga because anime stopped abruptly, right, many years ago. But anyway, so in that anime and manga, they have different like, oh, I can make my blood into a sword or something. I can shoot blood or whatever, right? So she's even gonna have that kind of power, right? The Dead Man Wonderland blood power, where she can take a weapon and she can, or I mean, she can create a hammer or something. So I assume that she can make other weapon, right? Now she made a guacamole. She jumped down with a hammer on this like weird demon thing, right? But I'm guessing we're gonna see in the future episode that she can create maybe an arrow or a spear or whatever, right? And shoot stuff and so on, right? With her blood powers, right? That's what I would guess, right? Something like that, definitely. But yeah, I think it's a good episode too. And, you know, I just hope that then he isn't totally betrayed by Makima. But I think I'm gonna be right, you know what I mean? I haven't seen 2 episodes, but I really don't think she's gonna betray him per se, right? I think she's gonna just be really mean to him and really abusive. But because he's never had a girlfriend before or never had a friend or whatever, right? Except, of course, but, you know, his dog, so to speak, right? But it's a human friend. He's just gonna accept it, right? You know, he's gonna be abused, domestic relationship, right? He's gonna accept his evil waifu tendencies. He's gonna be like, okay, sure. He's probably gonna be like that, right? Which, unfortunately, is not overly uncommon in real life. A lot of people, unfortunately, are in bad relationship because they are like, well, no one ever liked me before, so they just accept it, right? That's very common, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut out the ending and put it on a video separate and so on, right? And reviews and so on, right? As well there. Today was the real ending, right? I think so, at least. I say that again, it would be really amazing, right? If Mappa makes a new ending every week, like we saw today, right? A new animated ending. I mean, yes, the song is different, but a new animated too. That would be crazy. I doubt that, right? Maybe I subscribe and so on. Of course, I got Bleach yesterday, right? And tomorrow we have Isekais. We have, I like the Sword anime, I like the Shadow anime. And, you know, Mob Psycho from my favorite anime. So you guys can have a great day.